upcoming Blade movie just lost its director. If this sounds like a repeat headline to you, don't worry. You didn't suddenly travel back in time or stumble on a rerun. Marvel's upcoming Blade movie has lost another director. Hello, I'm Marvin, and I'm the movie monster. Director Yann Demange has, I guess that's how you say that, has exited the MCU Blade project after he was brought in to replace original director Bassam Tariq. This is just the latest in a slew of setbacks that have led the fans to wonder if this movie will ever actually see the light of day. Was that a vampire pun? Let's go with it. All right, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, one of our favorite topics here on the channel. Good Lord, the fall of this empire can only be eclipsed by the fall of Star Wars. It is, and by the same company too, by the way, because that should just tell you all you have to know. The Marvel Cinematic Universe was once box office gold. I mean, they couldn't pump these movies out fast enough for the public, and everything made money, folks. Everything. Now we're at the point where, like, things like the Eternals come out and people are just like, what is this? The Marvels bombing gloriously, Ant-Man and the Wasp bombing gloriously, Quantumania, which, by the way, I didn't hate Quantumania. Like, I was kind of like, this is kind of fun. It's all right. Like, there were parts of it where I was bored. My wife hated it, but, like, I thought it was all right. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, great movie. Waiting for whatever they're gonna do with Spider-Man next. But other than that, man, I mean, Echo and Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. My God, they were just bad movies. And Blade. A lot of people forget that Blade was the first ever Marvel movie. I'm talking about the Wesley Snipes Blade movie. And the first Blade is fantastic. The second one, I actually have never seen Blade 2, believe it or not. I saw Blade 3. I saw Blade 3 because Triple H was in it. And it was just really fun to sit there and do the Triple H voice, like, while we were watching it. But, man, they're trying to bring Blade in to kind of go into this more dark side of the Marvel Universe, vampires and monsters and all that other stuff. And, they've been trying like heck. They got Mahershala Ali to play Blade. He was great in what do you call it? Luke Cage, when he played Cottonmouth. Like, he was the best part of that show. That show went downhill real fast after they killed off that character. Spoilers. But it has lost now its second director, Yann Demange. And he exited the project. Now, this is all according to The Wrap, so obviously this is a friendly media outlet to Disney. You're not going to be getting any, like, big scoops about what's going on here, but there's been a lot of turmoil backstage about this. I mean, Mahershala Ali, I think that's Mahershala, I think that's how you say that, but he has been very vocal about, like, look, I'm here to play Blade, and I'm going to play Blade in a movie about Blade. Earlier versions of the script, they were saying that it was like Blade was instantly replaced by his daughter. Like, they were trying to do a bait and switch thing where they try to pull you into the movie for a Blade movie only to turn around and give you a stunning and brave MCU movie. So Mahershala Ali was not having that. So apparently I remember, like, hearing he was going to leave the project for a while. That still might happen. Who knows? But Yann Demange no longer directing the Marvel Studios Blade. The Wrap has exclusively learned. Well, now we've all learned. Thank you, The Wrap. The potting with the French-Algerian filmmaker happened a while ago. It was entirely amicable. I don't know if I believe that. How do you just leave your project when you're the second director to be out? I mean, what is, like, everybody just entirely polite about this and be like, oh, no, I believe this could be told by someone better, someone much better than me. Like, no, like, clearly something happened that pissed somebody off. And either he quit or he was fired. But, in Hollywood, you have to always say it was amicable. Oh, yeah. Nobody was fired. When they actually say, like, listen, this guy was fired, then, like, they really are being vindictive. And that guy really did something to piss them off, to make them want to tarnish them in public. Like, Marvel, like, firing Edward Norton from the Hulk. Like, that was vindictive. Like, they wanted to make that sting. The parting was said to be entirely amicable. Demange, best known to date for directing on-screen acclaimed television series Lovecraft Country and Top Boy, I've never heard of either of those things, was the second director to part the project. Marvel veteran writer Eric Pearson, who most recently worked on Fantastic Four, which, by the way, folks, I got some information coming about that soon, exclusive information that has not been shared anywhere else. Man, oh man, is that movie a mess. And it is going to be, if they do not change course on that one, man, oh boy, it's going to make the Eternals look like Avengers Endgame. Mahershala Ali still attached to star as the half-human, half-vampire hunter. Ali is currently in talks with Universal to join the next Jurassic World film. I can't believe they're making another Jurassic World film. Like, come on, just stop it. the first Jurassic World was good. They've all been garbage after that. So according to an insider with knowledge, getting Blade right is much more important than getting the film out. The pressure to produce as much content as possible has been lifted, as the studio is not looking to release just 2 films per year, which gives them team at Marvel some more breathing room. Yeah, because they were releasing crap. They were overworking their VFX department. They were releasing garbage like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and it looked like a cartoon. It's awful. So, maybe get some more quality. But the problem is really not that. The problem is the writing. The problem is the vision behind it all. The problem is that we've taken this property that was a male property that women enjoyed because they liked seeing Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans with his shirt off. And they've now turned it into this girl boss property that nobody likes. I mean, they were like, oh, men are the reason why the Marvels didn't do well. Misogynist. No, men went to see the Marvels. I went to see the Marvels. And I wasn't even reviewing movies at the time. I went to see it because I'm still holding out hope for the MCU. And, and I will say, actually, the Marvels was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because I thought it was going to be really, really bad. But, you're seeing what happened with the Marvels was women didn't go see it. Women don't want this stuff. I asked my wife and, my best friend, who's a female, I said, do you guys want to go see this movie with me? And they both said no. So, yeah, you look at the demographics don't lie. The studios lie. So take a look at those things and But again, not the first time this has happened. Marvel's Blade loses director Bassam Tariq. That was from the Hollywood Reporter back in 2022, 2 years ago. Marvel Studios' Blade will no longer have Bassam Tariq at the helm. Blade, which has a release date of November 3rd, 2023. I don't think we're making that, guys. Was gearing up to begin shooting in November in Atlanta. It is unclear how Tariq's departure will impact the production start of the vampire action thriller, which is Oscar winner Mahershala Ali in the title role, with the cast also including Delroy Lindo and old actor Aaron Pierre. They're not saying he's old. He was in Old. Due to conflicted shifts in our production schedule, Bassam is no longer moving forward as director of Blade. Yeah, I'm sure it was scheduling problems, guys. This many people do not depart a project over scheduling conflicts. Like, this is clearly a deep-seated problem, and we'll see what ends up happening with it in the future. To say that this project is troubled would be the understatement of the century. Marvel has a real problem on their hands with this one, and it all makes one think of Sony's ill-advised and destined for failure Kraven the Hunter movie. Now, that's not a comparison Marvel or Kevin Feige should be happy with. And this is just the tip of the Marvel iceberg. Coming soon, I'm going to be revealing some exclusive insider knowledge from a source that I trust regarding production woes on both Daredevil Born Again and the Fantastic Four. It seems that there's an internal power struggle in Marvel right now, with the crazed activists who have sunk their claws into this once evergreen property being opposed by common sense creatives who want to produce, perish the thought, entertainment. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon to get notified of new videos as they drop. From all of us here at Tooningtown TV, I'm Marvin the Movie Monster. Now get out of here!